Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome to our new Update 4 playthrough, where we're gonna start a relatively brand new Let's Play of Satisfactory on a whole new world that we have prepped using creative mods. Because since Update 4 is mainly tier 7 and 8 kind of shenanigans, I didn't want to have to do the tier 1 to 6 stuff. And now we have all the items we need to build new mega factories. So we've automated computers, motors, heavy modular frames, and the works. And we are ready to rock and roll. And I'm sure you guys have a ton of questions about what the heck is going on and what the plans are and all that. But pretty much first off, why did I stop the last Let's Play? Well, we ended up in a nuclear waste apocalypse because of the power changes, and lag got a little too out of control. So we're starting a new playthrough. So if you're new to the game, I'd highly recommend you go back to the Season 3 playthrough, because in this one, we're going straight into the mega builds, mega factories, and super large scale projects. So it's kind of like a continuation of the last Let's Play, with a few other twists as well. But if you have any other questions about what the heck is going on, please check out the 2 video links in the description, or just ask me in a comment. And while you're down there though, please remember to leave a like. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you in advance, guys. But now let's get into what's going on in our new world here. So we have our main storage hub here that's producing all the items we need from tiers 1 to 6. And they're producing items at pretty much random rates. They're kind of irrelevant because all we're using these items for is building more factories. I've also gone ahead though and done a lot of infrastructure work using creative mods from Update 3 so that we don't need to do as much of the logistics stuff. So we have the entire desert biome that we're starting in up here, decked out with belts and a train system so we can get whatever we need when we need it. And also I've built a train network that goes around the entire map. So it starts where we are, goes over and around, over to the Gold Coast, up and around this way, and back to us. And that's just so we don't need to do another worldwide train network as we've done for every other Let's Play. Also, I went and spawned in hard drives, so we won't have to go on a worldwide hard drive hunt to get all the alternate recipes. And as we unlock new tech, we can get all the alternates right away. And finally, there is a huge change which is going to really direct how we go through the game, and that is with power shards. As you can already see, our starter factory, it's consuming a lot of power, and we're making a lot of power right off the bat. And that's because we're using power shards in every possible machine we can. So we have to build less machines, and the world won't completely collapse under lag. However, that has the very spooky consequence of using exponentially more power, meaning that is going to be a huge problem for us. The power shards though, not so much. Because while prepping this world in creative, I spawned in as many power shards as we're gonna need. And yeah, we have like literally 100,000 or something like that. Yeah, we got a lot. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna have mixed opinions about that, and it is very cheaty, I know. But this is my 4th playthrough of the game now, and I want to build big. And the only way to build along with the size of my ambitions is to do stuff like that. Also, this playthrough is going to have the huge meme of us trying to deal with the power draw, because it's gonna get nuts, dude, absolutely nuts. The nuclear power setup we're gonna have to build is going to be insane. And honestly, I'm really excited to have to deal with that. It's gonna be a ton of fun. But now let's start having some real fun and getting into the new Update 4 stuff. And the first thing we need to do immediately is get batteries online. We need at least like, I don't know, 50 of them, because our power grid is going to be a huge conundrum, and we gotta prep for the worst. And also power grid management is gonna be a huge thing as well. So we absolutely have to get a ton of power switches and build like circuit breaker rooms and figure out ways to manage our power effectively. And then I'll get everything we need so we can make all those batteries over at our starter power plant. Or not so much starter power plant. It's a pretty hefty boy. So since we're starting with tiers 1 to 6 already done, I built this massive thing in creative, and we are producing about 20,000 megawatts with fuel. We're using the old diluted fuel recipe, which essentially turns water into fuel, which has it all packaged and diluted. And this is how we're powering our starter base, which is power sharded out the wazoo. If we look at our power graph, our max consumption is over our production, so this isn't even enough, which is wild and why I'm so worried about power in this playthrough. Regardless though, this is our starter power plant. It is out way in the North Sea here, just on all the oil nodes, and we will probably destroy it, maybe, or expand on it significantly in order to meet our future power needs. I've also prepared for emergency too. We're getting a bunch of extra fuel backed up in case the unspeakable happens. And in case we need to use it, we have a valve here to release all the fuel into the system and let it rock and roll. Batteries though are gonna help a lot, and we wanna have tons of them. So let's build a huge battery storage place right over here, and we'll just have like, again, 50 of them just out in a row here. And nice thing about batteries, if you didn't know, is that they daisy chain. So you can just go from one battery to the next without having to make a power pull every time, which is super, super convenient. And there we go. Nice. That'll give us plenty of power to draw from in case our grid goes down. And then the main thing is we have to have switches all over the place. So backup power, this is the switch. We can turn it off, and that separates the battery grid. We can turn it on, and that reconnects it. So we're gonna have separate power lines for backup grids and stuff like that all over the place. And if the power ever goes out, we can activate all the batteries, we can release the excess fuel, and hopefully that will buy us enough time to get everything back online. And speaking of power switches, we're gonna need to have like circuit breaker rooms for every factory we have in the world. So the main power is gonna be brought in through the train station. So through this line, we can activate and deactivate all the power in the factory. So first up, I have all of that power coming to this room, which is gonna be a hypertube room and a circuit breaker room right over here. Yeah, this is where all the power starts and ends up right there. So we'll have it go over this way behind the ladder here. That's just so we can go up and down to the train stations. And we'll have that go to here. Cool. And then we'll put in our circuit breaker. So this will be the main one. This is where all power is routed. Main power. There we go. And we'll connect that up on the A side, up to there. And then over to a power pole right next to it. There we go. Flip the lever, crunk. Oh, I didn't connect it on the other side. There we go. Pretend that totally worked, okay? But now we have a main power circuit breaker. So we can turn the factory, like everything that's behind here, on and off once we set this up properly. So with that, we can move on to another one. And this one could be like the essentials. So that's like making our iron plates, our iron rods, and stuff that we use for pretty much everything. So we'll have that as a subsection of the main grid coming off of here. And then we need to connect B to the rest of the power over this way. So I've kind of started to like segregate all the power lines. And this one here, right there, goes into that. So we just have to follow it back this way and then build a little power nub right around there. And we just took the cable up to it. So now the B line can go to the ceiling, over to here, and over to the rest of the factory. And now that controls the entire factory. Easy. Turn it on, let her rip. I might have to change up some power lines back there to make sure this all works, but this is essentially the idea. Everything connects to the main power, and then we'll have all these subsections. So we could have one here for like the desert trains. So that's a train system that's going around the desert collecting items. We could have another one for advanced production, where I'm making all of the computers and stuff like that. Those manufacturers take up a lot of power, so it'd be nice to segregate that grid, and we kind of go from there until this room is full. And we have all the wire spaghetti in the world. So this is our desert's power circuit breaker. So I've changed the names of some things to like biome power. We have factory power 1 and 2, so that's like essentials and advanced. We have basement power. Underneath here, I just have a random room in case we need to make some random production line. Weapons power. I don't have a weapons factory yet, but we'll get that online at some point. That one. And heavy modular frame production power. And then 2 extra ones. This one in particular, we'll get to a little later though. Okay, power is done and dealt with now though, so we can get to fun stuff, like dealing with the absence of the sun. Sorry, dark mode users, my bad. But no, seriously, we don't have the permaday mod. So the sun like disappears at times and then it gets dark and it gets spooky. But luckily we're in update 4 with lights, brother. So let's set up lights. Dude, every single factory, aside from this one, is gonna be lit AF with lights. We're gonna have so many, it's gonna be beautiful. So we're gonna start by lighting up our storage room here. These weird areas up here, all for lights. I don't know what exactly we're gonna do with them, but yeah, we're gonna put lights there. I don't have any tickets though. Random storage room here. And back here, we have no power. Excuse me? Dude, do I have 0 tickets? I'd be sad. Don't worry about the clipping, it doesn't exist. Okay, we have plenty. Okay, good. So we have the street light, ceiling light, floodlight, blah, blah, and the light control tower thingy. Get some power on the bar too, and let's mess with some lights. Let's check out the light control switch though first. I checked this out in some of my update 4 review videos. Should be pretty simple. Is this a glitch, by the way? Can we build that in the wall, just all willy-nilly? Okay, I quite like the look of that. A lot. Dude, even the little sign there is like open. Is that actually just part of the game? Dude, that is like the biggest brain thing ever if that's actually part of the game here. Oh my gosh, it is part of the game. Dude, that's amazing. The light switch is actually part of the wall. Dude, I love it. Okay, so that's our light switch. Intensity, colors, night mode. So when it turns to night, like the lights automatically turn on. Copy settings, bunch of preview colors. Okay, this isn't very complicated. So then let's just set up some lights. We'll put these big ol' lights right up top here. And they daisy chain, right? Like we go from one to the next. Yes, we absolutely can. Fantastic. And then we have the other lights, the floodlights. Yeah. These guys. So I want to have them like up here or something. Maybe like to here. So if we click once, that puts them down. Then we can use the scroll wheel. Yeah. Move them up and down. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Huh. No, I'd rather have like an angled kind of ceiling here. Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, dude, that's gonna look amazing. But we need more. More! Actually, could we put a Miller piddle right in the middle there and then have all of the lights all over the place? Yes, we absolutely can. All right, so we'd have that like about here and we'd angle things perfectly. Yes, good. And then we continue that down all the way here and across the other side, and it's all controlled by the one light switch. Dude, this is gonna look sweet. JK, it is looking great, dude. Oh, I love this though. Let's see how it looks. Night mode, psh. Oh my gosh. We'll just have that on. Oh my gosh, I added in a few lights over there too. My eyes. Oh my, it's so bright. Help. Okay. Yep, that's a lot of light, brother. I can definitely see what's going on. Oh, that's interesting though. The lights like load in. Oh, weird. But dude, look at that. This is the main thing. I wanted that highlighted. It looks so neat with the dark wall behind it. Whoa, but this color has to be changed. Or maybe just the intensity. Let's put it down to like 20%. I'm still blind. Put it down to 10%. Okay, yeah, the lights have no chill. Actually, you know what? Here's a meme. What if we made the lights just black? I don't know what I expected here. But actually, what if we made the lights gray? Maybe the opacity like 30%? That might be pretty nice. JK, that is absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect. It's like they're just dimmed properly. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. It makes everything look even better. You would have known that lighting would be important. Oh dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I can actually see things at night. Very nice. Does the highlight thing still work? Oh yeah, we got the highlights going. This is it. This is it. Okay, well, we know what we're doing. Let's meme around a little bit. How's blue look? Oh my goodness. Dude, this would actually look great if you're building like a futuristic factory. Like if you had like a separate light grid that had like white and blue lights. Dude, that'd be radical. What about red? Kibitz red? No, this looks like heat lamps and stuff. Looks like we should be growing something here. Or tanning. Let's try blue. It's blue. What did we expect? Green. It's green. Jeez, that hurts my eyes a lot. Let's just keep it on our nice little gray here. And if it's 100% intensity, it's a little bit much. I like 30%. Oh, then I wonder how much power this uses. Do the lights use power? Oh, they do. Oh, the lights do use power. 1 megawatt, really? It is a street light. 2 megawatts. Big boys are 6. These big boys are 6. And of course the control panel does nothing. Okay, interesting. It's a little bit, but it's not a lot. I wonder if we're gonna put lights along the train track though. I don't know how they affect performance, and that's the one thing I'm scared about. Obviously, I wanna go crazy with lights, but I also don't wanna break my game just yet. So we'll hold off on them for now. We'll keep them in a storage room. We'll put the night mode on so they turn on at night and kind of just let it be. Cool, very cool. Oh, and hold up, quick detour, but it looks like Satisfactory has been invaded. I'm playing on April 1st, and the developers have made a few changes here. Decided to have the world be invaded by a new alien. I think these are the Easter egg aliens that you can find on the map, but they've replaced the hogs with them now. Oh my gosh, so they're everywhere. And yeah, they just do the same attacks and everything. So, that means they can be blapped the same. Oh my god. That was so cursed. I will still take your skin, but that was cursed AF, my friend. Do they all just like explode? Oh, wait a second. And what if there's more? Bruh, there has to be more stuff. But first, I really want to run this thing over. Oh my god. My head! Finally, I have a big enough head for my galaxy brain. 300 IQ. But hey, buddy. Boop. I thought that would be way more climactic. Let's go on a little adventure around the map. There must be a lot of changes. Ooh, wait, and we gotta find some lizard doggos. During the Christmas update, they gave them little Santa hats, so if they're changing anything, it's a little bean. Oh my gosh. Little bean. I love you, little bean. Oh, it's so cute. It's little bean. Can we bounce on them? No, they're too little. Too little bean. I love the little beans. These are my favorite new things in the world. Right, buddy? Right. I love you, little bean. Shame I can't bounce on you. And it's also a shame I'm about to run you over. Goodbye, little bean. Oh, gosh. I have no idea what's going on. What happened to my little boy? They grow up so fast. I love the little beans. I just want to give them a hug. They're the cutest thing in the world. I love them. All right. I want to see the lizard doggos though too. Let's grab some berries as well. Okay, and for the doggos, we're gonna go over to the beach where we built our power plant. This beach up in the north here has like 15 doggos that spawn around it. So we'll find like packs of doggos all over the place. And we'll see if they have changed it all. Oh my gosh, hi. Okay, they've changed a little bit. Kind of a big bit. Ooh, what's going on, my gargantuan friend? Hey, are you? Oh my gosh, that is the most horrific thing ever now. Hey, 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 don't eat me. Eat the very small berry, okay? Okay? Okay. Oh, he's a thick boy. Oh my. Okay, yep, that is horrific. Oh my gosh. Are we chill? Look at the freaking eyes, they're so creepy. Do you want pets? Oh, you want pets? He's so cute. Oh gosh, don't prance over me. Dude, my bones, they're brittle. Oh, they're so cute. I wanna go see a horde of them. Hello. Let's tame some more. Hey, hey, hey. Stop yawning. Stop. Look at the berry. Look at the berry. Consume the berry. Dude, if we get enough of these like elephant-sized doggos, dude, we could take over the freaking galaxy. Okay, let's be friends. Get out of the way, other one. Yes, yes, good. Our giant friend, our giant team. Good, you will eat our enemies and poop up thousands of power shards, right? Of course, you'll collect them all. Okay, so this is pretty cute, having like, you know, a giant army of doggos. But now if we run them over, are they gonna glitch out like everything else? Dude, I know they will. What? I didn't think it'd be that weird. Oh, it's like deflating balloons. But why? But why? Oh, okay. Goodbye, friend. See you on the moon. Dude, and they're like not stopping, man. They're just flying around forever now. So I guess that's just a new feature of the world. Sounds good. Well, that was a fun little thing to check out, but back to base here. Bruh, look at this storage room at night. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, and now it is dark. Sunrise? Sunrise. Yep. A new dawn approaches. And during the night, I did a little bit of background work real quick, and I decorated and designed the hypertube room. There's nothing actually here yet, but I just built the hypertubes, so now we got a couple. These go all around the base and places. And then for our little circuit breaker room, I kind of squished it a little bit. I threw some batteries up there for decoration. I mirrored that on the other side for symmetry, and yeah, this room's looking pretty cool. I even added in some lights. Boom, prepare yourself for the lights. It's beautiful, gorgeous, and I'm loving it. Anyway though, today we're unlocking tiers 7 and 8 together, and I'll go over the plans for the whole series. And guys, I got some big plans this time around. Huge plans. Number 1, let's load this up. Let's check out the new tech and strategize. So seal the deal, and off it goes. Excellent. Tiers 7 and 8 are ready to go. So we have bauxite, logistics, hazmat suit, and drones, along with the nuclear power, advanced aluminum, hover packs, lean edge stuff, and the particle enrichment. Oh bud, so what is the plan for the playthrough? Well, number 1, we have to get nuclear power online, and we need a lot of it, a lot of it. However, that's a little easier said than done. We might be able to unlock nuclear power, but we can't handle all the waste. So we're gonna need particle enrichment too, so we can get the plutonium fuel rods. And by the way, these were buffed significantly, so they produce half the plutonium waste as when the update first came out, and they provide 4 times more power than nuclear fuel rods. So they're really good. Anyway though, we need these things very much so. it requires very advanced parts, so it's gonna take a bit to get there. So yeah, we're gonna need to start with making some aluminum, then we'll get the Mark V belts, we'll probably get into drones, and then we'll dive into nuclear power and build a super massive nuclear power plant as soon as literally possible. Again, power is the big meme for this playthrough. As for what we're going to be doing with our world design, I want to do a multi-base structure. So we'll focus on making certain productions in certain biomes. So here, as I kind of teased earlier, we're gonna focus on heavy modular frames, and then every other biome will probably have some kind of specified production as well. Then we'll have one super massive central base where we put all the big productions together. So it's gonna be a super wild time, and we're gonna have just massive projects all over the place. Trains everywhere, drones flying and blotting out the sun, and massive production lines like this world has never seen. So remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next video. But that's gonna be all here, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. But have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.